Could I respectfully remind you...
The Grenfell inquiry as a play.
I have changed my schedule to fit this in.
Dramatising the words as they were delivered.
But this is more important than anything.
But I would urge you to use your time wisely.
Watching rehearsals, one of the lawyers who represented the bereaved and survivors. What's it like seeing yourself performed on stage?
It's odd and surreal, but Tanveer has managed to pick up my mannerisms, delivery, and appearance to a certain extent. I suspect lots of people have heard of Grenfell in this country. They've read the headlines, but they don't know the detail. And so to condense what happened in a couple of hours and to put out the highlights or lowlights, whichever way you look at it, people are going to be shocked, as I was during the course of the inquiry, to hear the things that we heard.
Goodbye. I'm leaving this world.
System Failure is the second instalment from Nicolas Kent and Richard Norton-Taylor.
These are the diaries and notebooks, or daybooks, of Peter Mann.
Their acclaimed first part, Value Engineering, was even watched by the Housing Secretary Michael Gove, who was then booed by the audience.
The government failed to regulate the building materials that were put on the cladding of that building, and that's a scandal.
A unique disaster in a sense, and absolutely avoidable. And the evidence shows that. The legacy, of course, is a lot of other people living in tower blocks which are clad in the similar dangerous material.
Why did you choose aluminium composite material?
Even the actor reading the inquiry transcripts is shocked at the failures.
When they're putting up buildings that we all go in and our children go in, and the way they just don't care. Grenfell is like a terrible monument to how awful some people are about doing a good job.
Nobody from the TMO or the council called us.
Also represented in the play, Hisham Shukair, who lost 6 members of his family in the tower.
The Grenfell inquiry uncovered so many system failures, to use the title of the play. How frustrating is it that almost 6 years after Grenfell now, there have still been no prosecutions?
It's like a knife in your heart. But as long as we fulfill our objective, which is to make sure that this doesn't happen again and things do change, I'm prepared to take that dagger in my heart. But as long as, it gives me the outcome of what I want, which is the justice, things to change, and for this never to happen again.
System Failure opens at the Playground Theatre in North Kensington on Saturday. Frank Martel, ITV News.